We have teamed up with the American Red Cross to help our community get prepared in an emergency. We're hosting 3 free community events to get you prepared for the big one. Cassidy Quinn is at the first event in Tigard tonight. Cassidy.
Yeah, so Brian, we were at Tigard High School. Now, don't judge the lack of a crowd around me, because that just means there are hundreds of people, but they are in the auditorium. We saw them here. If you were watching our live shot just before 6:30, there were tons of people checking out all the emergency management partners with the American Red Cross and learning all kinds of new things. But now they are inside the auditorium for an hour-and-a-half presentation, and then they can come out and learn even more things. Tonight is the first of 3, so at the end of this segment, we'll tell you tomorrow and Thursday night where you can learn all of these things for free in different parts of the Portland area. We have 2 very knowledgeable people with us right now. We have Monique Dugas with the American Red Cross and Mike Harriman, the State Resilience Officer for Oregon. So, Monique, you mentioned earlier, this really is a good time to think about getting prepared and to actually do it.
Now's the time. We've seen disasters in the news time and again, both here at home and across the nation and around the world. This event can help you to get the knowledge and the simple steps that you can take right now to help your family prepare for just about anything, whether we're talking about a Cascadia disaster or a home fire or any other type of disaster that we might face here in the Pacific Northwest.
And these are free events, of course, tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday night. You went on stage and introduced it, kicked it all off, but then there are a lot of things, obviously, people can learn in 90 minutes.
Absolutely. What we're trying to get people to learn is what they can put in their kit, where to store their kit, how to talk about an emergency plan with their families, where to even start. How do you have that conversation with your kids that a disaster could happen? We give you the tools and the simple steps that you can take, plus thinking about other contingency planning. What's happening at your school? What's happening at your work? These are the places that you could be during a disaster, and it's well within your power to start making these decisions and taking these steps to get prepared.
Now, of course, you're trying to get people prepared, and then Mike, I would imagine as State Resilience Officer, then your job is kind of once things happen, then where to go from there? Is that how that works?
Well, it does tie in all of the mitigation, the preparedness, the exercises, the response recoveries, and yeah, but it starts at the people. You know, the volunteers, the organizations at the city and county level, and organizations like the American Red Cross. And I really want to commend KGW for going out of their way this month to really push Preparedness Month. This is excellent, so yes.
Yeah, it is National Preparedness Month, and people signing up to volunteer is the best thing they can do?
Yeah, you know, close to my heart is the Medical Reserve Corps, which is something that was established about 8 or 9 years ago, and Washington County has probably one of the strongest Medical Reserve Corps, and so those are folks that can come in and volunteer, medical professions, and help their community and their state in a time of need.
Now, Monique, I know you tried to give us like a little Cliff Notes version of what people can learn, but there's a 90-minute presentation, there's a whole booklet that you hand people as they're walking in there to get prepared, which I'm one home, so I can learn things. People can sign up if you go to KGW, keepingyousafe.com. What do they have to do to sign up? They can come and show up at the door, though, right?
Yes, if you're a walk-in, you are welcome to show up. This just helps us get prepared, so we have enough prepare guides ready for you. KGW, Keeping You Safe, that gives us the heads up that you're coming. We have enough water. We also have our emergency partners on hand. This is the place to get all emergency preparedness information and a presentation to boot. This is how you get your family ready for anything.
Thank you guys both so much. So many good things to learn. Tomorrow night's event is in Northwest Portland, Thursdays in Northeast Portland. Again, KGW, keepingyousafe.com. You can find all the details, Brian. Back to you.
Yeah.